everyone, my name is Laura and I'm the business manager here at Mountain Ridge Dentistry, and I am sitting down with Dr. Porter for a little fireside chat. So just a disclaimer, we are married, and so Dr. Porter has not seen these questions.
I haven't seen anything.
Because if he had, we would have had this conversation at home when I told him about them.
Right.
And the whole point is that this is a real organic fireside chat, so.
As you can see, the fire.
So let's get into it. I have a couple questions here, and the purpose of these are just to get cozy with you while we're all at home, staying safe during this incredible pandemic that we'll all look back on hopefully sooner than later, and it will be a thing of the past. But anyway, just taking the time to get to know Dr. Porter a little bit better. I know most people are scared of dentists, and so maybe we can even start to see you as a human a little bit. Maybe.
I could be a human.
Maybe.
Could be.
So
we'll see.
I've got some questions here. So we're just going to go through a couple topics.
Oh, I'm cheating.
And have a little fireside chat.
All right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I really don't know what's going on.
All right. Spill the beans on your favorite types of patients.
My favorite types of patients?
We have so many good patients.
We have tons of great patients.
We have patients that we think about during our personal time all the time. We just hope for them and think about them and feel bad for them. And
Yeah, my best type of patient. That's a hard one to put down because we have so many great types of patients and they're all so different. I would say that the best type of patient would be one who really cares about wanting to take care of their teeth. Because it's a two-way street. I can only be here when you're here, and I can only help you when you're here. There's half the battle has to be done at home. We still have to take care of our teeth there. So I would say that's probably the best type of patient. It's the one that they want to take good care of their teeth. Yeah, I'd probably say that's the best.
And what about the patients that we have? These are almost my favorite kind of patients, the ones that haven't been in or maybe haven't taken the best care of their teeth, but they've made like something has switched in their brain where they go, I'm ready to take this on. I want to make an appointment. What do we got to do to get me on track? And
well, just the fact that they're wanting to make the appointment means that they want to change their routine, change their habits, get them squared away, get their mouth in better order. I mean, I applaud people for coming in, especially if they haven't been in a long time. I'm not gonna look down on you. I'm not gonna.
It's actually really endearing when somebody comes in and they're like, listen, I haven't been in 5 years. I know there's a hot mess happening in here. Please help me. And when we can establish that relationship of like, let's take this at your own pace. Let's just do what we got to do. Let's not go over the top.
Right. Just work with them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to belittle you. I'm not going to make you feel bad for what you've done.
Yeah.
Now, sure, can we always improve on what we can do in the future? Yes, I mean, I can improve on what I can do in the future in many different ways. So that's part about being human. We always strive for doing better. So, I mean, we're happy when people come in. I mean, no matter how long it's been.
Are there any other types of patients that you really enjoy seeing?
I would probably say that probably ones that could be. Probably ones that would be willing to joke around with me. Mostly because then I know that they're at least having a decent time. Or even if it's a mechanism to make you feel less anxious is to crack jokes, then go ahead and do it. I'm all for it. I'm very used to that. Because if you want to crack jokes, I will crack them back, and hopefully we can have a good time. At least have a better experience in the dental office.
Yeah, we have lots of laughter in our hallways, which is always nice.
For sure.
I don't know, another favorite type of patient of mine is just anybody who's kind, like anybody who walks through our door and smiles and says hello and is like not just all about the fact that like, I hate you, I hate this office, I've never been here, but I hate it already. Anybody who's open to giving us a chance. Yeah. And they're like actually a nice person, which is honestly 95% of the people we come in contact with, Berthoud, because everybody here is really amazing.
Right.
But yeah, really kind patients can change our day, because we do deal with a lot of people who they're very upfront about they don't want to be here. And
I
they'll
mean,
tell me when they check in, like, I'm gonna hate the dentist. I'm like, if you open your mind, you might not hate him because he's not trying to hurt you. He's probably not going to hurt you.
Yeah, there's been definitely times I've met people for the first time and say, "Hey, it's good to meet you. I'm already gonna tell you I don't like you because you're a dentist." And so it's really just the way it goes. That's the career I chose. But I just like people give me a chance and maybe I can win you over.
Awesome. Cool. Let's move on to the next question. We are millennial business owners. Do you think that there's anything that kind of works to our advantage being a millennial, or do you think we're the stereotype, which is pretty much lazy, lives in their parents' basement, avocado toast all the time? I can't even tell you the last time we had avocado toast.
Oh, I do love avocados.
It sounds great.
I do love toast. So.
In my experience, none of my friends are that way.
Right.
So are there any strengths you think that we have being millennial business owners?
I would just say we have maybe a fresher perspective on certain things. Can maybe change things from the way they've used to be done and maybe make them a little bit better. That doesn't mean the old way of doing things is wrong. And I certainly appreciate everything that we continue to do that would be considered.
Like build up on top of each
right,
other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I think even just looking at our office alone, like even just the colors in here, just the demeanor, it sets a different tone. And I know that's not a tone that many people are used to.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, I feel one of our strengths is a millennial business owner couple.
Whatever it
As
is.
millennial business owners, we grew up with technology. We were both young teenagers when we really felt connected to computers and were able to just kind of whiz around. And we've grown up with all the different forms of cell phones that have come out.
For sure.
So, I mean, our office is high tech. We haven't used any old type of technology here. We wanted latest and greatest, newest technology available because that's what we're used to, but also we know that's most efficient.
Right. It's just, I mean, generally it's easier to use too.
Yeah, it keeps appointments shorter. It uses up less of your time.
Mm-hmm. Just gets things going quicker.
Is there anything else about being a millennial that works to our advantage, do you think?
Well, sadly, this is kind of morbid to say even, but I've literally heard this hundreds of times from patients. It's like, my last dentist unfortunately has passed away, and I'm looking for a dentist that's going to be here for the rest of my life.
I actually hear that a lot.
It's a morbid thing to hear, but I'm like, well, I am younger, so I'm going to be here a bit longer.
People will let me know that they're angry that their last dentist has either retired or passed. And they'll ask me how old you are. I mean, they want to know. I'm not going to come there just to know that you're only working for 10 more years.
Yeah, they're going to leave in like 10 years. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so.
It's such a weird thing to think about, but it's true. That's a plus.
But on the same hand, I mean, how much criticism have you got for being a young dentist because you don't look experienced?
Well, okay, so there are both ends of that spectrum for sure.
You look like you're in high school. Are you able to do this?
Well,
And
let's be serious. You can see how much facial hair I can't really grow, and this is what I've gotten since I've been a dentist. And so when I first became a dentist, oh man, I could barely grow any facial hair, so I really did look like a child.
To be fair, you did look like a baby. I'll see if I can insert a photo here.
It's gonna be ridiculous. Yeah. So.
Cool. All right. So.
What?
My last question is more Christmas oriented because this is, after all, a Christmas fireside chat.
All right.
Not
dentistry.
Christmassy. What is your favorite Christmas song?
Ooh.
I'll let you think about it. I know mine because I had this question already. I love Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, specifically the version by Brenda Lee. I just love that song so much. To me, it's like perfect Christmas nostalgia and upbeat and fun, and I can just like feel the colors in my mind as I'm listening to it.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite Christmas. I mean, I love lots of Christmas songs, but that Christmas song, like, takes the cake, turn the radio up. It's Merry Christmas time.
It's a good one. Yeah, I mean, you can't help but not want to like kind of dance to it a little bit. Man, ugh. I would probably say it's going to be. It's probably from Nightmare Before Christmas. What's this? That's my favorite Christmas song
Oh.
because it's about snowing. He's seen snow for the first time. I think it's kind of an exciting Christmas song. I like that one. That's probably my
We
favorite.
really like Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, yeah. That's
I wasn't planning on showing this because I really didn't know how you were going to answer that, but I've got this bag here. Let me make sure you guys can see it. It's a Nightmare Before Christmas bag, and it actually was a gift from a patient.
Yep.
I won't say her name because of HIPAA, but she's one of my favorite patients,
Yeah.
and she brought it in. I
You're
was
like,
like, that's
sweet
an
bag.
incredible bag. Like, it's beautiful. It's just white on the other side. But I was like, that's a gorgeous bag. And then anyway, the next time she came in, she had the bag in like a gift bag for me,
Yeah,
and
that's-
she gave it to me. And
that's
she
really
was
nice of her.
like, I never wear this. Like, you seem to freak out over it, which I definitely did.
Yeah,
And she gave it to me. So
it's really nice. Of
we
her.
have some amazing patients that just like bend over backwards to be so kind to us and have really made us feel part of the community. And
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Make us part of the community. I really appreciate that about what a lot of our patients have done for us.
Yeah.
It's
it's cool
makes-
too. Like, we have a lot of patients who are business owners in the community. I mean, we've got lots of entrepreneurs here that come to our office, and they mold the community too.
right, for sure.
It's really
But to go back to the Christmas song, if I would have to say that if you want me to go more traditional like Christmas song, I would probably say Hallelujah. That's,
Jeff Buckley version.
I don't think so. Well, actually, honestly, I'm good with any version.
Any versions.
Any version would be good. I
Just a
probably
good song.
it's just a good song. Yeah, it's just a really good song. I don't know if I would have a favorite person that did it though.
Yeah, that's
But
fine.
yeah, just a favorite song
I'm
for
just
sure.
really particular, so.
No, I mean, obviously the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of that song is probably Shrek. Because it's in the movie.
Rocking Around the Christmas Tree?
No.
Oh, Hallelujah.
Yeah, Hallelujah. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha.
exactly. Yeah. So, what?
It's like, I don't remember that part.
Well, that's all right. It was in there. You just missed it.
Hopefully this hasn't been too messy for you. I'm not going to do a whole lot of editing because I just want these firesides to be pretty casual and just conversational. So thank you so much for joining us, and
Thank
we
you.
will see you next week for another special fireside with Dr. DePorter. Have a good day. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.